trying to rhyme. And I dream about a stage and the fans, where I get paid in advance. And I'm the man, and the tickets can't meet the demand. And I travel around in a van, wrote this down, got a plan, and we...
Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Edges here, and welcome to the Blacks on Bikes podcast, episode number 5. All right. So before we get started, I got a couple of shout outs that I want to shout out, and that is to Aztec Cycles, which is in Stone Mountain, Georgia. Twisted Spoke Cycles, which is in Johns Creek, Georgia. Both of those are suburbs of the Atlanta area. And then my boy out in Cali, none other than Dwayne Ward, D-Dub Custom Sportswear. All right. In this episode, we got a couple things coming up real quick we're going to talk about, and that's going to be a couple events. I know a lot of you guys are going to be attending the Seagull Century, but there's another event in Maryland next month that some of you guys may not know about. And then I also found a really cool, unique site that I didn't know existed. Did you guys know there was a bicycle blue book? Yeah, me neither. All right, so we'll get into those things after this quick song. Now, if anybody asks you guys what you're going to be doing this weekend, tell them you're going to be kicking Miles in the face. Let go. Hey guys, Edges here, and welcome back to the Blacks on Bikes podcast. Now, real quickly, there was something that I wanted to talk about that I forgot to mention, and that is this NFL blackout. All right. Here's the thing about this. I hope all of you guys have resolve in your heart to stand with your own people, right, with this blackout. Okay, because we've tried so many different tactics, and I believe that this is probably one of the most significant movements that we all can take a part of since the civil rights, and that is hitting them where they hurt in their economics. All right, so I believe that this is the beginning of a good move if everybody sticks with it. Now, there was a book called Powernomics that was written by Dr. Claude Anderson, February 2001. Now, I didn't find out about this book until 2014. Okay, but it'll give you great insight on what we need to do to build our nation. And I know some of you guys watch Roland Martin, some of these other things, kind of see them in your Facebook news feed. All right, but that's just something that I want to mention. I'm just hoping that you guys like I say, stand with your own, because Harriet Tubman she had that shotgun for her people and also the other people too as well. Okay, so just think about that. All right, so now let's get into these events that are coming up. Now, there's a HBCU, I believe it's a HBCU, it's Bowie State, it's spelled B-O-W-I-E, that has an event that's going to be coming up in September. Now, I know I'm a little late, but I ran across it a little late, so I haven't talked about it just yet. But it's coming up Saturday, September the 9th at Bowie State in Bowie, Maryland. So that was going to have a 20 miles to glory course. Then it has what's called Bulldog Chase, and then the Bowie Metric 65-mile course, and then, of course, the Century. Now, Blacks on Bikes, we're going to have an event too, but the way we do things over here, we do things epic. And the best way to explain that, we do historical-ish around here, all right? So I'm still putting that together, working on a new platform that's going to allow you guys to, it's actually going to help you guys, track your goals and meet your goals. And you're going to be able to work with friends who are on that same journey. Now, this event, our very first event, while being historical, is also going to be very challenging. All right. I can't say I want so bad to tell you guys what's going on, right? But they have some things behind the scene, man, with this tour that's going to be like I said, it's going to be historical, all right? And it's going to be pretty awesome. So we're working hard behind the scenes to create our own epic event, all right? Also, we do have Blacks on Bikes has its own currency. So, yes, we have our own monies. I know you're probably like, what in the heck is this guy talking about? I'm just trying to give you guys a hint. You got to stay locked in, all right? Because this stuff is cool, man. It's really, really cool. And I'm just really excited to be, being able to serve you guys, man. Because I feel like I'm a servant, all right, to this community. Now, there's the Seagull Century, which is also coming up. Now, that one's going to be in October. That's Saturday, October the 14th. 2017, and I know that's probably one of the largest events probably across the nation. Okay, one of the largest events across the nation. All right, so that's the Seagull Century. All right, and that one is in Maryland also. Now, a good guy that I met through a mutual friend on Facebook. He works for TV1. His name is Mr. Tim Ralph. You guys probably seen him in the group. He is helping out he's from Jamaica, or he's Jamaican. Helping out the Jamaican cycling tours, right? So I went and got a little bit of information on them. They have a tour that's coming up in actually the 1st through the 5th of September. They have a tour, all right? And then they also have another tour December 22nd through 26th. And looks like they also have one December, January the 2nd, 2018. So the first two events are this year in September and December, and then they'll also have one planned for 2018. I don't know if this the December 29th through January 2nd, starting in 2017 to 2018. But anyway, you guys can go to the site and you can check it out on there as well. All right. Now, before we go on to the next segment, I just would like for you guys, in working on this new platform, if you guys would please comment and tell me whether you have an iPhone or an Android iOS operating system on your cell phone. So if you guys would please do me that favor, to help us out in designing this platform and trying to tailor it toward both groups ultimately, but we're going to try to decide which phase we're going to release first. Okay. All right, so if you guys would please comment, that would help us out. So with that, I'll be back in 1 minute. Gonna take a listen to a little bit of music. Now we'll see you guys in about 6 seconds. All right. Hey guys, what's going on? Idris here, and welcome back to the Blacks on Bikes podcast. All right, so let's just hop right in. We're gonna take a look at the Bicycle Blue Book. Now, this is bicyclebluebook.com. This is something I found a couple of days ago. All right, I just want to kind of talk about it real briefly. And this site appears to be very user friendly. All right, there's a couple of things that you can do on here, and that is buy, sell, trade in, and there's also a value guide on here, just like Kelly Blue Book, that's going to give you a reference point as far as what you can sell your bike for, and also purchase a bicycle of a particular model, make, year, and brand. Okay, all right. So it appears also that there's a $75 negotiated through this site shipping charge. So that seems to be standard across the board when it comes to the bicycles. Okay, and it appears that they also partner with your local bike shops in order to be able to facilitate good customer service and things of that sort when it comes to selling these bikes and keep any type of scams down. All right, so just kind of wanted to bring you guys up to speed on what I've found here, and this may be a helpful tool for you. All right, now also there's this site called Wiggle. Now I know a lot of guys are familiar with that site, but I just kind of wanted to put it back out there because somebody may just be getting into cycling and may find this audio maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 years down the road. Okay, so this can be some helpful information for them too as well. Now, this is something I'm really excited about. I'm probably going to start doing this more often, and that is inspiration shout outs. Okay, now I'm going to talk about just a couple of people that I want to give a shout out to that inspire me rather than doing it not. Some of these guys I know, some of them I don't at all. All right, and the first one's going to be Miss Donnie Fleshman. Now, Donnie is a resident of South Carolina, and I've talked to her a couple of times over the phone, and she seems to be very pretty intense on reaching her goals. So, Donnie, thank you for inspiring me, and then also inspiring others around you too as well. Okay, so the next person I want to talk about is Miss Chef Steph. That's what I call her. Now, this woman puts all these delightfully delectable meals with just an amazing presentation on Facebook. And I've talked to her. I do know her. I've talked to her a couple of times, on the phone. Okay, but this the meals that she make, man, I even don't even like going to her page sometimes because I know it's gonna make me hungry and go to the store and get food that I don't need to be eating. Okay, because it's kind of a spur of the moment thing. All right. So Steph, keep doing what you're doing, and I've got a lot of insight on nutritional eating from her. All right. And the next person I want to talk about is my boy over in the UK, Big Truck, Ennis Lobby. And I know he's chasing his dreams over there in the UK. He's been over there for a few years. And then he also has Ennis Cycling Tours. All right. So shout out to you, brother. All right. And next up, but not last, I know everybody probably pretty much knows this lady. She goes up under the hashtag I play too much, but it's also a very inspiring person when it comes to sticking with it and reaching your physical goals, and then also your mental health. All right, because cycling is not just physical; it's also mental too as well. All right. So Miss Donnell Jones, thank you for being an inspiration to our community and sharing all of those wonderful photos with everybody. All right. We just appreciate you so much. So with that, guys, that is the segment or the episode. I'm sorry, guys. I'm looking all over the place. That is the episode for this week. All right. Now, next week, we're going to be talking about more products, more gears. I found some really unique group sets. I think they're going to give Shimano a run for its money. That's kind of up and coming, okay? And it's priced a lot less than Shimano, but I want to go and check out the quality and things of that sort, all right? So I might even have to just order some and get them in and check it out. All right? So with that, I love you guys. If you have any information about our community, once again, email us at black without the S on bikes at gmail.com. We'll be sure to get that information out to the rest of the community. I love you guys, and I will see you next week on that crank. So if anybody asks you what you're going to be doing this weekend, tell them I'm going to be kicking some miles in the face.